First of all, I just gotta give a huge shout out to Drops by Jay. Thank you for blessing us with this drop list. If you don't know already, because a lot of YouTubers don't be shouting him out like that, Drops by Jay is the plug. He's the one that basically leaks all this information or blesses us with all this information. So go show love to the Supreme Savior, Drops by Jay. What up, YouTube? Welcome to Start Off and welcome to yet another video. Today we will be going over Supreme Week 3 and discussing the Supreme NBA collab. I was gonna do that a while ago, but honestly, I don't like making videos on collabs that aren't that hyped or aren't that cool. I know like everyone does these videos now. Back in the day when I first started doing it, like no one did these videos. So maybe I'll start doing all the collabs right when we hear about them. If you guys want me to do that, you can let me know down in the comments below or whatever. But I don't know, it just makes it feel redundant when I do a video on the collab and then do a video on the full drop list. And plus I go over all this stuff on my Instagram anyway, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, then change your life, go follow me. My Instagram's gonna be somewhere on the screen and in the description below. There will be some items that I'm copying from this week, and my stuff from week 1 and week 2 is starting to roll in, so I'll be posting some pictures in that gear very soon, so make sure you follow me on Instagram. And then last but not least, make sure you go follow me on my Twitter so you guys can join on the polls, and on top of that I post sales. I like to do some Supreme polls and figure out what people are copping, and then anytime I see a good sale, I'll post about it on my Twitter as well, so that way you guys can get, hooked up with a sale or a deal. Anyways, this week Supreme announced that they're doing the NBA collab. Now these shoes were leaked forever ago. Sadly, ever since they were leaked, I did not like them. I never thought they were cool. Not once did I think that these shoes were tight. I will say that I understand some people liking them, and Duva pointed out that the strap has like a cool font because of the way that they have the font like kind of stacked, like they're like kind of staggered. But other than the Supreme branding on the strap, I'm really not a fan of all the randomly placed like NBA logos. They also have the randomly placed box logo on there. They're dropping a shoe, some basketball shorts, a jersey, and a jacket. Now this piece is definitely styled from some older vintage pieces back in the 90s or like early 2000s. Like this is something that was kind of cool for a brief moment, but they were never really super tight, and this has been done before. This is something that I have seen in the thrifts where they just have a bunch of team logos placed all over the jacket, and I don't know, man. For me personally, I don't really like any of these pieces, but also I'm not really a huge NBA fan, so I guess, I don't know, maybe that's why. When I was a kid, I used to think I was going to play in the NBA when I was like 8 years old, and I used to be a big fan of Muggsy Bogues, and that dream quickly disappeared because I suck. So yeah, they're dropping all these. I would say the pieces from this collab that are the most hyped would probably be the shorts and the shoes. I don't really see that many people who are worried about the jersey. I see some people that say they like the jacket, but they don't really want to pay that $328 price tag for it. With the jacket, I will say it's kind of cool because all that stuff is embroidered, and that's kind of dope. But overall, I'm just not a big fan of this collection. I don't even know if I'm going to get anything. I may get the shoes or the shorts for resale, but other than that, I really don't know if I'm going to acquire anything from this collab. This stuff is expensive. I mean, the shorts I think are $168. The Air Force mids are $165. The jerseys I think are what do you have them listed at? $228, and then the warm-up jacket is $328. I don't know, man. There's nothing that I really need from this collab, so honestly, I'm probably just gonna pass. Now, some other pieces they are dropping are the reflective tape seam little jackets with the pants. They're dropping in a green, an orange, a black, and a like tan colorway. I think these are pretty dope. They have this reflective 3M stripe. It just has the Supreme branding on the breasts, and then on the pants, it's got the Supreme branding above each cargo pocket. I don't know. I think they're cool, but I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna cop any of these. I haven't quite decided. I'm on the fence about it. I may end up copying a pair of the pants. I'm really not sure if I'm gonna cop the jacket and the pants though. They're dropping this trench coat, and originally when I saw this trench coat, I thought it was gonna be a cop, and I'm not 1000% sure whether or not I'm still going to cop it, but they're dropping it in 4 colors. They're dropping it in a white, a black, a dark green, and then this super sick floral colorway. Now, that being said, I actually got an email from a subscriber where he found some like floral trench coat just like this, but it is, what brand was it? Oh, it was LL Bean, that's what it was. And it's the exact same pattern. That doesn't really surprise me. More than likely, they just found a fabric or a sheet of fabric with this pattern and then decided to make some stuff out of it. It's just kind of funny because people will see this coat, and if it doesn't have the Supreme branding, they might even think that it's a fake Supreme jacket, when in reality, it's LL Bean, and they just used that fabric first. Anyways, some other stuff that they are dropping. The hoodies they're dropping this week, they're dropping these like script striped hoodies. So it's got the Supreme script logo on the chest, and then you have this striped pattern going all the way down. I like the idea, and I really do want to like this hoodie. I think it'd be sick for some people, and I think some people would really pull it off. However, I just don't really like the colorways they chose, and I wish that we would have gotten more colorways, like maybe like 4 or 5 colorways. And yeah, other than that, I think the hoodie's kind of dope, but I'm probably going to pass on it. They're also dropping the overdyed hoodies. Overdyed hoodies are super comfortable. If you guys do want to get any hoodies, these hoodies are a little bit different than your standard Supreme hoodies. One, they're probably made in China. Most of their overdyed hoodies are. The majority of their hoodies are made in Canada. However, their overdyed hoodies, I don't know if it has to do with the dyeing process or whatever, is usually made in China. That being said, they're a little bit lighter weight. So some people like the heavy Supreme hoodies. Other people like their hoodies to be a little bit more light. I like lightweight hoodies, so for me, I kind of like the way these feel, but I guess the big difference is that they're not as thick. They're also dropping some overdyed tees as well, all in the same colors. They come in a plethora of colors. I really like the baby blue and the light purple. Like I said, these overdyed tees are super comfortable. I think 2 or 3 seasons ago, I got an overdyed tee that was in a cream colorway. It's in my personal collection. I do like wearing that piece. It's a nice, comfortable piece. It will have some small little Supreme embroidery. More than likely, I haven't quite looked too in-depth, but I'm guessing that the overdyed hoodie probably has some Supreme branding on the hood, and then the overdyed tees will have some little Supreme branding on the breast or the chesticle. They're dropping another hoodie with a matching hat as well. They're dropping this hoodie that is basically flipping the Blind Skateboards font, and it says Supreme instead of Blind. They're dropping the hoodie and the hat in a plethora of colors. A lot of skaters will definitely rock with this piece. This is a piece that is definitely a little bit more. Like, for example, Sleepy really likes this piece because it references Blind Skateboards. They're dropping the corner arc polos, not the jackets, the polos. I'm probably not going to acquire any of the polos. I didn't really like any of those colorways. I did cop the jackets. However, I just got the black one because that's the only colorway I really rock with. Next up, we have a button-up that is kind of reminiscent of like some DuPont freaking gear or something. You can see one with the dark blue and then the red stripe going down. It says Supreme. I think that piece is super sick. I do kind of like the blue one in the back where it's like a light blue with a black stripe. If I was to cop any of them though, I would have to go with that dark blue with the red stripe. I don't know if I'm going to cop it though. I really don't recall the price. The retails are on Drops by Jay, or they should be. If not, he will be posting the retail soon, so definitely stay tuned for that. But yeah, overall, I think they're sick. However, they're just not for me. Last but not least, we have 3 items that I think I'm copping for sure. I mean, we have these hats. These hats are super sick to me. You guys know I don't really care about hats normally. I'm not a big fan of cam caps, but I do like these hats. As you can see, it's got the Bill little graphic where it says New York, London, Paris. It's also, of course, got the Supreme little box logo on the front of the cap. I think it's a pretty sick one. I don't know what colorway I'll get. Maybe a black one, maybe a yellow one, maybe a red. I don't know, man. They're all kind of dope to me. And then, of course, the accessories. We have the Supreme water bottle and the Supreme pen. Now, this water bottle is a mandatory essential, a cop that I must get. As you guys may know, I currently use last season's water bottle as my hiking water bottle, but being that this one actually has something where I can attach a clip to my bag and I don't have to take it to a pocket and I can just hang it from the bag and it looks like it's going to store more water, then yeah, this is definitely a piece that I would like to have. That way when I'm hiking and I have my Hype Beast hiking essentials, I can bring a water bottle that's just a little bit better and takes up less space in my bag and stores more water. And then as for this pen, I don't know, man. I really don't know if I'm going to cop this pen or not. A part of me wants to, but I don't really see a point in it because, I mean, I wouldn't want to get this pen to keep. If I got the pen, it would just be to sell, and I really don't know how much they're going to sell for. So, yeah, the more I think about it, the more I think that's probably going to be a drop. And the majority of this week is a drop. I'm not really stoked on this week at all. I think this week is overall trash. When I say trash, I do want to clarify that's just my opinion. Your opinion may be different, and that's totally okay. My opinion doesn't hold any more weight than any of your guys watching this. I'm not special or anything. It's just the fact, you know, people ask for my opinion, so I share my opinion. I want to clarify that because someone was like, oh, just because you think it's trash, question mark? No, when I say something is trash, I'm simply saying I think it's trash. I'm not saying that the item is actually trash. Some of you guys may like it. If you like it, that's totally okay to have your own opinion. But speaking of your opinion, what is your opinion of this week overall? Let me know down in the comments below. What's your opinion of this disgusting, terrible, absolutely terrible NBA collab? I haven't watched anyone else's opinions videos. A lot of people have been asking me where the opinion video is or why I didn't post it early. I don't really like posting opinion videos on these pieces super early when they first come out, especially if it's not a super hyped collab. If it's a North Face collab, then cool, I'm down to post a video about it. If it's like a, you know, super sick collab, then yeah, I'm down to talk about it. But I feel like with an NBA collab, it's not really that crazy of a collab. It's not really that hyped of a collab. So for that reason, I don't really feel the need to make a video on it and then make another video when the full drop list comes out and just have like this redundant ass content. However, that's just my opinion. If you guys disagree and you guys want me to share my However, that's just my opinion. If you guys disagree and you guys want me to share my Okay, so I don't really know where to start because my memory card filled up and I didn't realize this until I already left. I went to class and so yeah, now I need to finish this video. I mean, I already shared all my opinions. Basically, I just didn't say goodbye to you guys, but what I was going to say in that last clip was if you guys want me to share my opinions on these collabs as soon as they come out, then of course just show some love. Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know in the comments if you agree that's redundant or if you just want me to talk about it as it comes out. It's completely up to you guys. I don't mind doing it. I just don't really care to, because like I said, it seems redundant to me, but maybe that's just me as a content creator. I personally like doing the full drop list. But anyways, let me know what you think of this week. The more I think about it, the more I'm just disappointed with the week overall. I think the week is trash, but I mean, it is what it is. I think the season overall is great, so I'm not gonna say that this week is indicative of the season because, like I said before, I think that a lot of the good stuff dropped week 1, and I'm glad because I got a lot of the stuff that I wanted. And like I said earlier, a lot of that stuff is finally coming in, so make sure you follow me on Instagram. My Instagram's at the Starlife. That's gonna be somewhere on the screen in the description below. And then of course, make sure you go follow me on Twitter as well. Actually, since I started the poll this morning, let's see what the results are. It's actually 37% cop and 63% drop. Honestly, I thought it'd be a lot less. So it seems like, you know, out of the 1,200 votes that it has so far within the first couple hours being up, it looks like 37% of the people actually want to acquire this piece. So let me know what you guys think. Go join the poll on Twitter. Like I said, that's at the Starlife. Both my Instagram and my Twitter will be somewhere on the screen. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it from the top and bottom of my heart. And as always, keep living the Starlife. I hate when I miss that. Okay, yeah, I quit.
She rings like a bell through the night.